What's up, you guys? Narukami, whatever here, and I am so sorry for being gone for 4 months. I've been I lost track on. I have lost track on everything that I had to do for this channel, because mainly I've been on. I've been mainly on my other channel, and I've been having troubles rescheduling my what if ideas, and every time I do that I forget. But this time I am here to do a what if story for you guys. And from what I remember, I was supposed to do a remake of what if Deku was in Persona 3, and what if Deku was the reincarnation of Genesis. And what else? I think the secret. No, and what if Deku was in Transformers? But I kind of for Persona 3, it's gonna take a bit while, since every time I watch that movie, I forget most parts. I try to remember, but so right now on this right on your screen, I am doing what if Deku was Rengoku. And for the ships, he's gonna be with the Wild Wild Pussycat Girls. And he's not gonna meet them yet. He's gonna meet one specific kid. And let's see. And he's not gonna live in the city. And he is older than Class 1A, so he's an adult. And I'm gonna start off with a little bit of backstory of, well, just a quick explanation of, well, mainly he's gonna be alone in the forest, and it's gonna be close to the mountain where Koda sits. And let's see of how he gets there. And yeah. So, for the other parts of why I've been gone for a long time, and I have no other explanation, cause I've been mainly doing other stuff, and yeah, I got no other explanation. So, but right now, let's get into the story. Oh no, wait, no. Real quick, comment down below if you want me to change the intro, cause I may need help with that, cause I am really bad at making intros for this channel. So, yeah. So, I may need help with that. Because, for me, I was planning to use a specific Persona 3 music. But, whatever. Let's get into the story. Let's go. And oh yeah, also I have the fan on in here, so I don't know if you're gonna hear it or not, but whatever. Let's go. Now, from right where we're gonna start off is that Izuku and his family mainly have been living in the forest for most of his life, and Izuku is the only child. So Izuku and his parents do go to the cities to get supplies, buy materials, and all that. And they and also it's the same residents in the show. And so Rengoku's mother, Inko, she passes away just like in the anime from a disease that took her. And Izuku knows everything that he was taught by his mother and father. From his mother, he was taught of cooking, good manners, and cleaning, and smarts. He studies too, cause yeah, we don't want him stupid. Oh, obviously, he would study to be smart, and obviously, Rengoku Izuku was taught by his father of swordsmanship and the art of flame breathing. And real quick, in this, let's say that Izuku has the books of the previous breath styles. So obviously, water, sound, wind, fire, love, serpent, insect, and flower. Sun breathing. And not moon breathing, and that was made by Kokushibo, mainly, since no one knows how. Oh, I just hit the mic with the blanket. No one knows how he. Well, no one knows that breathing in that story, or in the show. So, continuing. So, Izuku lost his mother, Inko, from a horrible disease that took her away. But Inko told her that Inko told him this. Izuku, do you know why that you're stronger than the others? Izuku says, no, ma'am. Izuku, you are strong to protect others, to set people's hearts ablaze, to bring passion, to bring hope. And you show the compassion of everything. Come here, my son. Izuku went up to go give her mother a hug. And right after that, a few days later, she's gone. The disease has taken her away. For Izuku's father, Hisashi, the flame breathing Hashira, Izuku's father, it's obvious he has been drinking. But throughout the many years, Izuku has been training and cooking, mainly doing other stuff to keep the house clean, and he kept his smile. And for he has been taking care of his father, but for the past years, Hisashi has is Rengoku Izuku's father lost his has lost his life to more like lost his life to drinking like too much. No, not alcohol. Um, let's see. Uh, no, let's just say that Izuku's father drank too much alcohol, to which it killed him. So, Izuku is all alone, but he did feel sadness when he lost his father and mother, but he remembered his mother's words. He kept on going. He kept training on his swordsmanship, and he kept his home clean. For the most of many of his years, he has been mainly hunting, and oh yeah, for how they got the money, let's say they have a garden, like a bit, like a lot of produce, like vegetables, fruit. Yeah, so that's how they get the money. So Izuku, he has been doing things a lot on his own. So we're gonna go to the present. Actually, we're gonna go to the present, and we're going to go to a specific kid. And it's the day before the summer camp. And right at the cliff, we see a boy with a red hat with two horns, wearing a white shirt with a mean face. Now, and you guys already know who this is. It's Koda. Now, with Koda, he is sitting on the ledge of the cliff with a mean face because of the loss of his parents. And he really hates heroes, and he blames them a lot. But Izuku, no, Koda has been thinking, and he hasn't been listening much to the Wild Wild Pussycats, even Mandalay. Even so, they're still family. That's all they have. That's all Koda has. But for Koda, he started to go down the cliff. Well, walk back down the cliff, and started wandering around the forest. And when he was walking right through the forest, he hears a voice. He hears someone yelling, like, okay, someone yelling like this. Ha! Huh! So yes, Koda hears that, and so Koda decides to follow that noise. And when he got close to that voice, he sees a wall. Oh, more like a door. And he hears someone on the other side. So Koda went to the door and slowly opened it. He peeked inside and to see someone swinging his sword. He sees a man with long flaming hair, with a flaming cape, with a uniform that says Demon Slayer or Hashira on the back. No. Flame Pillar. Yeah. Flame Pillar. He sees Izuku Rengoku. He sees that Izuku is swinging his sword. And what surprised him the most of what Izuku did, he saw that Izuku took a deep breath and said, flame breathing, first form, unknowing fire. Koda saw the flames come right out from his sword. He was amazed at what he was doing. And he was in awe. Now we go to Izuku's POV. While Izuku was training, he felt a presence that someone was watching him. He looks at where the presence is, into which is at the door, and he sees Koda watching him in awe. Izuku says, hello, young one. What are you doing here? Koda says, sorry, I heard screaming coming from this direction, and then I saw the door, and I heard you from the other side. So, and I peeked right through the door and saw you, and I was in awe of what you were doing. Izuku says, why thank you, young one. But, Thank you, young one. But don't you have? But don't you have somewhere to be? Uh, yes, but I am supposed to go back to camp, but I came here instead and saw you. Ah, I see, Izuku says. And Koda's expression went to a mean face. He asked the question. Sir? Can I ask you a question? Izuku says, yes. Yes, what kind of question would that be? Koda says, are you a hero? Izuku saw the expression on the boy's face, and he thinks that he's a hero, but he doesn't know why he's making that face when he asks the question. He says, "No, young one. No, young one. I am not a hero. I am just a swordsman training at home." Koda was surprised that he thought he was a hero because of that because of what he was doing. But Rengoku asked him this. Young one, why did you ask that if I was a hero? And why did you have an angry expression on your face? Koda asks this, says this. It's because I hate heroes. Izuku asked, what? Wait. No, Izuku says this. Oh, wait, Wait, you hate heroes? Young, Wait, real quick, what was your name, young one? Oh yeah, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is, Koda. What's your name, sir? I am Izuku Rengoku. Now, to the question. No. Now, why do you hate heroes? Izuku told him his story. No, Koda told him his story of why he hates heroes. 'Cause his parents died on the line of duty. Fighting a man that has a quirk to make his muscles appear around his body to make him stronger. And he was murdered. And he murdered Koda's parents. So, and Koda thought it was the hero's fault for not helping them. Koda thought his parents left him behind. Koda had tears coming out. Izuku sees this and went up to the boy and gave him a hug. And he said, "Let it out, young Koda. Let it out." Then Koda started crying, letting all of his emotions out. And after a few minutes, he stopped crying, and Izuku has Koda look at him, and he tells him this: "Koda, your parents did not leave you behind, and you can't hate them for what they were doing. They were doing their duty to protect the people, and even to protect you, young Koda. It's not the hero's fault. It's the villain's fault. It was their job. They had the hearts of the hero. Now, Koda, right now, your parents are watching over you. And there is no need to be mad. Now, after Izuku tells Koda this, he calms down. He calms down and he trusts the words that came from Rengoku-san. And he says, "Thank you, Mr. Rengoku, sir. It's okay, young one." Now, right after this, Rengoku says, "Hey, how about I take you back to your..." Oh, wait a minute, Koda. Let me ask you, do you have any other family members that are taking care of you? Koda says this, yes, it's my auntie and her 3 friends. Really? So where are they? They're at camp, getting ready for students to come by for the summer camp. How about I take you back to your aunt, Koda? Thank you, Rengoku, sir. Alright, let's go. So, oh wait, hold up, real quick. Let me get a drink. Now, so Izuku went out the door and went to go escort Koda to his aunt. So Koda told him the directions, told the directions of where they're going back to camp. And after after a few minutes, they were getting close to camp, and they hear a woman screaming, "Koda! Koda!" They hear a woman screaming Koda's name worriedly, as if something might happen to him. Now, Izuku says this. It looks like we're here, Koda. Come on. Let's get you to her. Oh yeah, by the way, the other Wild Pussycats are also there too. Looking. Now, both Izuku and Koda has walked to the camp and has made it there. Koda ran up and says, "Auntie," and gave her a hug. And Mandalay gave Koda a hug and said, "Koda, where were you?" And by the way, the other Wild Pussycats came right to them too, and saw Mandalay hugging Koda, asking of where he was. Now, Izuku said, no, Koda says, I was just at the cliffside, and I was walking back, and actually, Koda told them of what they were doing, and he pointed at Izuku. He pointed at Izuku and told them that he brought him back over here, and also told him that he now doesn't hate heroes. So and now he doesn't hate heroes. And it was because of Rengoku. He gave him words of, he told him not to hate heroes, and his parents will always be with him. Right in his heart. They'll always be with him. Now, Mandalay looks at Izuku and says, "Thank you, sir. Thank you for bringing back Koda. I don't know what I would do if something happened to him." It's okay. It's okay, madam. It's the right thing to do. Now, I will take my leave. One of the Wild Pussycats comes up, and it's the girl with green hair. Her name is Ragdoll. I don't know her real name, but I'll just call her Ragdoll. Ragdoll went up and says, Mr. Rengoku, sir? Izuku turns around and says, "Yes, madam?" If it's not any trouble, would you mind having dinner with us? So um, it's for bringing back Koda. Izuku smiled and smiled at them and says, yes, ma'am, I will. Now, Mandalay, Ragdoll, and Pixie Bob blushed right at the smile. It was not noticeable, but they they blushed. It was not noticeable. So Rengoku stayed over for dinner. Yeah, he stayed over for dinner with the Wawa Pussycats. He talked to Tiger and the girls. But him and Koda have been mainly talking. And Koda asked if Rengoku could teach him swordsmanship. Yeah, Koda said, no. Yeah, Koda asked if Rengoku can teach him swordsmanship. Izuku looked at Koda surprised and asked Koda why he wants Izuku to teach him swordsmanship. It's because when I saw you swing your sword, I was in awe, and I wanted to ask you if you can teach me. Okay, Koda, but tell me, what is your quirk? Koda tells him that his quirk is water. Water. And Izuku says, I may have something that can help you control your water, young Koda. You can come see me tomorrow, young Koda. You can even bring the Wild Wild Pussycats with you. Yes, sir. Now, right past. Now, after Izuku left to go back to his home. And he did help the Wild Wild Pussycats clean up the dishes. So, and this is not going to be long. So, I'm just going to tell you what they've been doing right now. So, right past 2 time, Izuku, Koda, and the Wild Wild Pussycats had been visiting Rengoku at his home. And they were astonished of how beautiful that his house was, and how traditional it is. Izuku came outside and has a book. No. So yeah, Koda, he has been taught how to use sword And Izuku brought a book to show him the breathing techniques. And he mainly wants him to use water breathing. So, for the past couple months, 3 months, yeah, 3 months, they were. Koda has gotten strong and really good in swordsmanship. He has become Izuku's Sukako, or I think that's how you say it. But Izuku, they have grown. They have grown a bond, like father, like son. They have gotten strong together. Even the Wawa Pussycat girls, Pixie Bob, Ragdoll, Mandalay, their feelings grew closer, grew bigger. And every time they see Rengoku and talk to him, they always blush. And Pixie Bob mainly flirts and Rengoku, and sometimes shy at him. And every time Pixie Bob flirts with Rengoku would mainly blush at this, but hides it real well. So right on the third month, the Wawa Pussycats decided to confess their love. But so the Wawa Pussycats decided to share Rengoku, and today's the day that they confessed their love. And in a couple weeks, it's the summer camp. So, okay, hold on. Now, in a couple of weeks, he has been training so in a couple weeks will be the summer camp. So today they went to Rengoku's home. They knocked on the door, and Rengoku, aka Izuku, opened the door to see Pixie Bob, Mandalay, and Ragdoll. Izuku says, "How can I help you, ladies?" Whoops, my bad. He said, Mandalay says, Rengoku, can we come in, please? Sure. Come in. So Izuku let them in and asked, "So, is there something you want to say? You want to talk about something?" So Mandalay starts first. She started to confess her love. That, like, Rengoku-san, from right past these 3 months, I've grown feelings towards you. My heart was pounding every time I'm near you. Every time you smile, it makes me feel warm. And I've fell in love with you. And I wish to be your girlfriend. Rengoku blushed, and it was Ragdoll's turn. And Ragdoll says, Ragdoll says, right throughout the 3 months, you've helped us with. Sorry guys, I am not good at confessions. Oh god. I am not really good at confessions. Sorry. Guys, I'm only good at one confession, and to which that was Mandalay, and that's all I got. So Ragdoll and Pixie Bob confessed their love too, and Zuko says, oh my, I appreciate your feelings, but I don't know who to choose. Pixie Bob said, "Oh, you don't have to choose. Me and these two decided to share you." So Izuku blushed of what she just said. That they decided to share the relationship. He looked at Mandalay and Ragdoll. They nodded. They said, "Yes, we decided to share you since all three of us had feelings for you. Since from the very beginning we met." Izuku calms down and says, "If you're okay with this, then I'll accept your love." So all three of them hugged Izuku. First, Mandalay gave him a kiss, a passionate kiss, and Ragdoll also gave him a passionate kiss, and Pixie Bob took it further. She gave him a kiss, but she added the tongue. Yeah, so it was a full micro session between Pixie Bob, and Mandalay and Ragdoll were jealous that she's having a makeout session, not a passionate kiss. So when Ragdoll finally let go, he was breathing. A bit of saliva come out of their, mouths. Izuku was breathing and says, "That was a rush." Ragdoll and Mandalay gave me a passionate kiss, but you went full makeout session. I like it, but that's it. Sorry, I'm just trying to calm down from what you did, Pixie Bob. Pixie Bob says, well, gives him a smile and says, and I know you like it. Suki says, well, I'm not gonna lie, I did like it. So, after they confess their love and give him a kiss, and Pixie Bob giving him a makeout session, they decided to give. No, they decided. Well, the three decided to stay over at stay at Izuku's place to, well, have dinner with him. And by the way, every time they did, by the way, the Wild Podcast, they do hear Rengoku say "Yumai" every time he eats with them. So yeah. Damn it. So. Now, they're not gonna go on a date yet, but they are gonna cuddle after I cuddle with him. So, and in a couple of weeks is the summer camp, so we're gonna skip to that one. Now, oh shoot, oof, okay. Okay, I'm trying to resist from yawning, so sorry. Now, right now it's the day of the summer camp. So it's like in canon, Pixie Bob and Mandalay took their van, and Kodo went with them to meet the students of Class 1A and Mr. Aizawa. So, and, oh yeah, for Koda, yeah, real quick, during the past 3 months, Koda has gotten better on his swordsmanship. And he also learned a couple of forms. And, I might want to get the list next time. Let's say that Koda learned 4 forms? Or 3? I think 4 forms is too much for him, because I'm pretty sure that's going to make him OP already. So I'll start it with 3. I'll give him 3. Now. Oh, by the way, in the book, it showed the forms of how to do it. So yeah. And somewhere around their training, they're gonna try doing constant concentration breathing. So yeah. So Mandalay and Pixie Bob did the usual introduction. And like in canon, Pixie Bob grabbed, well, since Izuku is older, let's say someone else says, it was Ochako Oraka. She was grabbed by the face and said, I am 18 at heart. Even though she's older. So with Rengoku, oh yeah, and Pixie Bob already pushed down the Class 1A students, and Rengoku, for him, he is at his home grabbing some produce, grabbing some fruit and vegetables. So right now the Wabba Pussycats gets and probably grab some meat. Yeah, since he does hunt sometimes. Yeah, he does hunt sometimes. And he took the produce to go give it to the camp, since he was told that the students of Class 1A was there. So he went out the door and went to the camp. So when he got to camp, he saw Tiger and says, "Hello, Tiger." Tiger sees Izuku and says, "Ah, Izuku, what are you doing here?" Izuku says, I came here to give you guys some produce, since you guys are gonna have a lot of, well, students here." Tiger says, "Thank you, Rengoku. How about you stay with us to help these students get stronger, and join us for our lunch when they get here?" "Sure, I'll wait." And oh my god. So after a couple, let's say 1 hour, they see a van, and out came, well, a van and the bus. Out came Aizawa, Pixie Bob, Mandalay, and Coda. And also, Ragdoll, she already came outside and gave. Well, she was hugging Rengoku from behind and gave him a kiss. So yeah. So when they got out the bus and says, well, Mandalay and Pixie Bob see and Coda see Rengoku and says, well, Mandalay says, "Izuku, what are you doing here?" "Well, I came by to give you guys some produce, since you are going to have a lot of students over here, and Tiger let me stay here to help you guys, well, join you for lunch and help the students get stronger. And I decided to stay." So Pixie Bob says, "Thank you for staying, and I want my makeout session." Now, Izuku backs up a little bit and says, "Whoa, calm down, Pixie. Not right now." So, and also Ragdoll says, "Yeah, and it was my turn to have a makeout session with Rengoku. You already took it." Manly joins in the argument and says, "No, oh shoot. No, it was my turn to join in the makeout sesh." They argue and heard a cough, and it was from Aizawa, and says, "Can you introduce me to him? can you introduce me to your friend? No, Mendeley, Pixie Bob, and Ragdoll calm down. Mendeley says, this is Izuku Rengoku. He he is me, Ragdoll, and Pixie Bob's. Well, we're in a relationship with him. Aizawa says, by relationship, you mean you three are. Pixie Bob says, yes, we're sharing Rengoku-san. Aizawa was shocked and says, how did you guys meet him? Well, okay, so Mendeley told him the story of how they met, and yeah. And Koda ran up to Zuku and gave him a hug. And by the way, Koda called him dad, and he accepted. Izuku accepted to being the father figure of Koda. So Koda ran up to Rengoku and gave him a hug and says, "Hey, Dad." "Hey, kiddo." Rengoku picked him up, put him on his shoulders, and "How's my strong warrior doing?" "I'm doing great." So for the past hour, they were talking, and the students came in. Yeah, the students came in. Okay. Sorry, guys. I couldn't contain my yawn, so sorry. Jeez. Time's at 12 o'clock. It's fine. So for the past, 2 more hours, the students came. Real tired. And, Pixie Bob says, "Ah, God, I'm glad you made it, kiddies." I am not doing a girl voice. Screw that. Because when I hear this, I'm gonna sound so weird. So, glad you made it, kiddies. And now you guys rest up. Go to the hot springs. And, you make your own lunch after that. Oh, jeez, damn. I can't contain that. So, how long is this? Hold up. Later. So, Rengoku. Okay, so Class 1A went to the hot springs to relax, and after that they made their own dinner. And by dinner they made curry. Now we're gonna skip to tomorrow to where they start their training sesh. Like in canon, they do their usual training. Oh yeah, for Bakugo, I don't know about Bakugo, but That's good. I'm gonna add her. So Izumi Midoriya. So, yeah, Izumi. I'm gonna add Izumi Midoriya in here. So Tiger is training Izumi, and well, like in canon, Bakugo is doing his little put his hands in boiling water and explodes with massive explosions right into the sky. And Class 1B is shocked of what kind of training they were doing. So, yeah. So, now for Rengoku, he's training a couple of students. Who should he train? Oh yeah, by the way, Rengoku also knows martial arts too. So, let's say that he's training Kirishima Shiro Masato Shiro Ojiro. It's Ojiro. Okay. And who else? Jiro. She also needs some martial arts training, and and uh, and Momo Momo Yarozu, and she also training Momo in swordsmanship as well. Since she can create things, she can make a sword. So he is training her in swordsmanship. So those are the four that Rengoku is training. So for those four, they have gotten better. They have gotten better in their fighting style and gotten a lot stronger. Sorry. Okay, my throat's getting sore. Sorry, guys. I gotta press on for you. So, for the past few months, Koda was hanging with Rengoku, eating curry together at the cliffside, watching the stars. They were talking to each other, but all of a sudden, they hear a voice right behind them. They turn around to see a giant figure with a cloak and a white mask. Kodo was right behind Rengoku. Izuku says, "Who are you?" The mysterious big figure says, "I'm here to shoot, I forget what he says in the freaking anime. But he says, well, let's just say that he says that he's here to capture someone and kill some heroes. And when the mysterious figure took off his cloak and took off his mask, Koda recognized his face. It was Muscular, the one that murdered his parents in cold blood. Koda says, it's him. Izuku says, what was that, Koda? It's him. That's the man that killed my parents. Izuku went wide-eyed and went from anger. Went to anger. And looked at Muscular. Muscular says, so you're the kid of the water hose heroes. Huh. How about I'll make you join them? Izuku puts his hand out and says, I will not let you hurt Koda. You gotta go through me first. Like you wanna die, flame boy. Bring. Izuku gets into his stance and grabs his blade and says, bring it. Hold up, let me get the list. Now then, Izuku you used to dash right at Muscular and used first form, Unknowing Fire. He did a singular slash right at Muscular. Muscular activated the muscles on his arms to manage the block, but with the flames, it was burning his muscles. Muscular pain. Muscular sends a punch, but Rengoku used fourth form, blooming flame undulation. I can't say that name right. So he managed to block the attack. Then Izuku used second form, Rising Scorching Sun. He did an anchoring. Rengoku slashed upwards right at Muscular's chest, and it left a burning mark right on his chest. And this made Muscular furious. So they did a full-on battle. Now, when Izuku was in the air, he used third form, Blazing Universe. He swings his blade down right at Muscular and managed to cut one of his arms off. Muscular was screaming at me. So he tried. Muscular swings his fist, and Rengoku managed to dodge. Now Rengoku uses fifth form, Flame Tiger. He swings his sword to send a massive flame tiger right at Muscular, it gave him a lot of damage. He and Muscular was on his knees. So, and Rengoku is not gonna risk that malicious killer to be let go. So since, okay, by the way, Izuku told Koda to go back to Mandalay. So he's not here to see this. So Izuku used first form on Knowing Fire. He dashed he dashed at Muscular and decapitates Muscular's head off, leaving him in a bloody mess. So, jeez, I'm running low. So, Izuku went to go find Koda. And while he was running, he heard he saw Koda in one of the bushes. Koda says, "Dad, you're alright." Koda ran up to Izuku and gave him a hug, crying to the thought of losing another father. And Izuku wouldn't let that happen. So Izuku says, "It's okay. I'm not gonna leave you. Come on, let's get back to the others." Now, while he was running, he saw the others fighting. He saw the others fighting, and Izuku sets down Koda and says, "Koda, I want you to go inside the building and hide. I will go help the others." Okay, Dad. Be careful. Now, Izuku uses his speed to go help. And he sees a lizard-looking fella with a abomination of a freaking sword, which is put together with belt and other swords. It's abomination. So when Lizard Boy was about to take a slash at Mandalay, Izuku uses fourth form undulation, where she gets in front of Mandalay and uses his fourth form to block the attack. And he uses second form Rising Scorching Sun. He slashes upwards, destroying the blade of the abomination. Now, Izuku says, "Are you alright, Mandalay?" Mandalay says, "Yeah." "But you gotta find Ragdoll." Hold on. Oh God. But you gotta help You gotta help Ragdoll. She's yeah. You gotta help Ragdoll. She's not much of a. She's not much of a fighter. All right, I'll go look for her. So, so he dashed to go find. He dashed to go find Ragdoll. And by the way, Lizard Boy is knocked out, so he's fine. So Ragdoll. So Izuku dashed to go find Ragdoll, and after a couple minutes, he sees a giant black creature, and he sees that it's holding Mandalay. No. Ragdoll. Over his shoulders. So Izuku used first form and dashed right at the mysterious thing and sliced it. The creature roared in pain and dropped Ragdoll. Izuku went to go grab the falling Ragdoll and laser at the tree. Now, the big creature we all know as the Nomu looked at Izuku and dashes right towards him to send a punch, but Izuku used blooming flame undulation to block the attack, and he used rising scorching sun, slashing upwards. The creature roared in pain and sent another attack at Rengoku. Izuku dodges and sends a flame tiger right at the Nomu. The Nomu was still alive. So and Izuku saw that it was regenerating, and he saw the exposed brain. Izuku knew that this creature looks dead, like undead, so mindless. So he found out that it's not alive. So Izuku decided to kill it. So Izuku decided to use unknowing fire to dash right at the Nomu to try to slice the Nomu's heads off, but the Nomu managed to dodge, and he hit Rengoku a few meters back. So Izuku decided to use ninth form Rengoku. So he charged up his ninth form, and with all that power, all that heat, the Nomu was backing up. And by the way, the Ragdoll was far enough away from Izuku since she's not gonna have her clothes melting off. So Izuku charged up his ninth form and dashes right at the Nomu, making a dragon appear. So, with all that power, he managed to cut the Nomu's heads off. And it was over for the Nomu. So Izuku grabbed Mandalay and Ragdoll and took her back to the sorry, I lost track. Yeah, but yeah, so he used Rengoku and managed to cut the head off. So, and so Izuku went to Ragdoll and picked her up and took her back to camp. So when he got back, he set Ragdoll against the wall and went to go help the others. So when he got back to the others, he saw that that the other villains were already knocked out. But then a mysterious black liquid covered the villains and decided to take them somewhere safe. Well, take them back to their base. So Izuku was panting from like all the running and those 2 fights. So Izuku went to go check on Mandalay, and she was in good condition. She is just unconscious. So Izuku picked her up and took her to bed. Okay. Comment down below. Do you want Izuku to join in the raid? Like a raid to save Bakugo, and the fight between All Might and Rengoku. But Rengoku is going to help All Might. So yeah. I think that's it. So I'm gonna end it right here. I hope you guys enjoy. So like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.